Hi, everyone. This is Dr. Lisa from Beyond Grand Coaching LLC. And today I'm sharing a little bit about getting out of your comfort zone. So I've been in a course for a while now, and it's been kind of different for me because I have always done creativity kind of like as a every now and then when it feels convenient, or probably more like when life is hard and I need something to lean on. And so this class was all about art. And so it was a little bit different for me because it was more like I was intentionally deciding to do a class specifically for art. There again, I think I talked about this in another video, was a time where I really had went to a training focused specifically on expressive arts. And it was like I experienced that aha moment. I really enjoyed it, but as life does, it got super busy. But in the back of my head, I always knew like, okay, I want to bring that back into my world somehow, some way. And 2024, I guess this is the year that I wanted to do so. So in this course, one thing that we're doing is the 21-day challenge, 21-day live challenge, excuse me, which in essence is where we go live for 21 days. I've already decided to break the rules a little bit because I'm not doing it consistently. I'm actually going to be mixing it up where my birthday's during this time, so I'll be taking some time off during that. And then also weekends, I'm just like, this is time for me. So I really don't want to go live. I don't want to necessarily have to, do all the things to get ready for a live video. But um, it's not something that I would necessarily intend to do before I knew that I wanted to show up for YouTube and do YouTube videos. For some reason, I just know that like I don't necessarily mind being on camera, but the idea of going live, if I was to do something like drop a bottle right now, well, I can edit that out of the video. But when it comes to a live, you can't do that. You just got to keep moving. And sure, you can delete it, but I don't know. I'm a person who I like to be real and raw. And if that's what I'm supposed to be doing with the live, then that's what I'm supposed to be doing with the live. Granted, if I completely like drop the computer or something, then I probably would delete it, but that's a whole another story. So, what I am doing during this 21-day live challenge is I'm trying out different avenues of going live. Like I actually did one live on YouTube where I was showing this picture as well. And in that video, I was just sharing a little bit about the experience. But the main place I've been showing up is my Facebook group. In the Facebook group, I've been just sharing. I painted this picture there, and it's still a work in progress. And then I'm sharing kind of what's coming up for me during the process as well. And so um, today, what I did was I actually shared the messages that were showing up for me in this picture. So, it's really cool to do something that I never really intended to do or expected myself to do. I do think that I probably have enjoyed it a lot more than I realized, but there's also some things that I don't necessarily enjoy about it. So I'll probably come back and give like some learning lessons from the 21 days once the 21 days is over. But again, surprisingly, stepping out of my comfort zone, doing something that I never expected myself to really do, I've learned about the process, I've learned about myself, and sometimes the things that we think are going to be not fun or annoying or scary, those are the things we should step into. Um, of course, with I guess the caveat of sometimes you just got to know yourself. Like for example, I knew I didn't like riding roller coasters, but I was like, I have to try it one time. Yeah. I think I got on maybe two or three roller coasters, and I can honestly say I don't like riding roller coasters. So I knew that about myself before even trying to do it, but I did it anyway. And, sometimes that's not always the best route. Sometimes, your yes is your yes and your no is your no. But for example, with this live, or live challenge, I actually wouldn't probably not have done the lives. I mean, not that I haven't done them before, but I probably would not have done them if I was not challenged to do it. So, what is it that is maybe a challenge for you that you have said no to, but maybe it could be a yes? Now, again, nothing too extreme. Don't say that I told you to go bungee jumping because I didn't necessarily do that. But what is something that is just one step forward that you could do that if you did, maybe you won't regret it? All right. Well, again, this is Dr. Lisa from Beyond Grand Coaching LLC. And if you want to come over to the group, excuse me, I would love to hang out with you in Mindful Minutes. I still have, quite a bit of time left in this 21-day challenge. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. All right. I look forward to painting with you. See you next time.